You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.
Truly, first of all, I've been a fan of Jimmy's for forever, but fuck, I said his name now. Now it's not a surprise. I've been a fan of this person for forever, and then I got lucky enough to work with him on theater camp, and then he became a close friend, and we became bonded for life, living in upstate New York together, working on a film together, and I was so impressed by him, and he made me laugh. He makes me laugh. I just watched Real Bros of Simi Valley on Roku, which was fucking amazing. We have Jimmy Tatro on the fucking podcast. Yes! Woo! I'm so happy you're here. I was just saying, it's my second straight guy.
Wow, I'm honored.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
This is a podcast for the girls and the gays.
Yeah, I mean, I get the vibe looking around.
So yeah, it's pretty gay and girly.
It's not like what I would say my room looked like when I was 12.
Really?
Actually, there may be some commonalities. Like I would say...
You had this?
Mean
Lindsay
Girls,
Lohan?
That I might have had.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
You had a Britney Spears poster?
Mean Girls also.
Really? You had a Mean Girls poster?
I don't know. I didn't have a Mean Girls poster, but I was like...
You were like into Mean Girls?
Super into Mean Girls.
Wait, why? Because they were hot?
The Santa Claus... Dance was...
Oh no, Jimmy.
Oh man, 12-year-old Jimmy.
You loved it.
Oh man. It really did something for me.
Do you know what's so funny? Is that's supposed to be... I think straight guys are supposed to watch that and think that's hot. And then the girls are supposed to be like, that's not the point of this movie. You know what I mean? And that actually happened to you.
Oh, yeah. Mean Girls was the first movie I went to go see in theaters on my own without parents, without parental supervision.
Who were you with? Do you remember?
It was like a group of my sixth grade classmates.
Was it what?
It was like boys and girls situation where my mom, where we were like, you're picking us up at this time.
Did you hook up with anyone in the theater?
No, not in the theater, but I was with my crush.
Watching Mean Girls with your crush. Wow.
Nothing like it.
No, there actually is nothing like it.
No, you can't, there's no way to replicate that feeling.
Was Lindsay Lohan at the time, like, did she seem old to you? Like, I remember watching it being like, oh my God, they're so old. They're in high school. Do you know what I mean? And now I'm like, fuck, she's so young.
Lindsay Lohan, it was her. Amanda Bynes?
No.
Hilary Duff?
Oh, I thought you meant in that movie.
I'm talking about that was like when that movie came out.
Totally. That was your trifecta.
Yeah, because Agent Cody Banks was a
holy fuck. You wanted to be Cody Banks.
I wanted to be Cody Banks. Any boy with gadgets, I wanted to be.
So you know? But did you like Kim Possible?
I didn't have cable.
I hear you.
So I could only watch my cable TV shows over at Dakota's house.
Dakota. Where's Dakota now?
I think he lives in Manhattan Beach. We're overdue for a hangout, actually.
I wish Dakota would come on the pod. Was Dakota with you in the movie theater in Mean Girls?
Mean Girls, he might have been. He was. We saw a lot. Remember, we saw Spy Kids together. I actually referenced his name in theater camp in like one of the improv bits. I said something. I was like, yeah, me and Dakota hanging out, and then they put it in the movie, and I texted it to him. I was like, yo, by the way, you technically made the cut of theater camp.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Dakota is a great name to throw in an improv.
Yeah, it is.
It sticks with you.
Because it sounds like I'm making it up.
Totally.
But I'm not.
Wow, I would love to meet Dakota. Is he attractive?
Yeah. Got a big beard now.
I don't like a big beard.
I mean, I haven't seen him in a couple years, but last I saw him, it was big.
Not loving a big beard, but I'm loving what he sounds just a great person.
Great guy.
Friend.
We did at the 8th grade carnival, we performed Bye Bye Bye. And at the 7th grade carnival, we performed 1,000 Miles.
By Vanessa Carlton? Yeah. Wait, were you guys kidding, or was this a serious thing? We were kind of
kidding. We did like the exact dance from White Chicks. When he's in the car, like,
of course.
And I need you. Yeah, me and him.
Wait, that's kind of sick.
And then Bye Bye Bye, I'd say we were
partially kidding.
Less kidding, but still kind of kidding.
Were girls like, holy fuck, that's so hot?
In my head, they were.
Was your crush there?
I think so, yeah. I think so.
And you just were performing your heart out for her?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I competed in all the talent show type things.
You did?
I did the Billie Jean dance in 6th grade. Mm-hmm. Got kicked out for too much hip thrusting.
Totally.
I did the Napoleon Dynamite dance in 8th grade.
That's great.
Got kicked out.
No.
Too much hip thrusting.
Wait, can I be honest? There's no hip thrusting in the Napoleon Dynamite.
I could show you. He does this move where he's just really, and then there's some hips. There's some definite hips.
Okay, I think you added some
They're
hips.
harmless hips.
Totally.
But the hips are there.
Bye. Those hips aren't harmless.
No.
Those hips mean business. Come on, think about it.
Yeah, they are.
Napoleon, it's like he didn't mean to hip thrust. He was like strange guy.
Napoleon didn't mean anything by it.
No, of course not.
No, there's nothing suggestive about a Napoleon hip thrust.
No, but you got kicked out.
I did. It was a Catholic school, and they gave it to Brian Laughlin.
Brian Laughlin?
Brian Laughlin. He was playing.
Laughlin is his last name?
Yeah, and he was playing the piano. He was quite good. I still think I deserved it. I actually ran into him the other day.
Where is he?
Over at Barney's Beanery. I ran into him.
Why are you at Barney's Beanery?
My fantasy football league has been going there every Thursday to watch the game.
You're so straight. I don't even know how to talk to you.
Dude, I'm going to say a lot of things.
What is fantasy football?
I'm going to say a lot of things that sound real straight on this podcast.
People are going to be, by the way, I'm not kidding. We've tapped into a new fan base.
Yeah, well,
Fuck.
I'll say, I'm not going to explain fantasy football because no one wants to hear that. But what I will say that is interesting is that I got last place, and we have punishments. And the last place punishment is I have to spend 16 hours in a McDonald's. And there's a menu, and everything that I eat takes off a certain amount of time. So like a quarter pounder is like an hour. A McChicken is like 45 minutes. So I think if I eat enough, I can get it down to like 12 hours. But I'm still preparing to spend a day at a McDonald's.
Okay, I have a question. Are people going to know it's you?
If they see me at McDonald's?
Yeah, they're going to be like, why are you in McDonald's? And then they're going to eat their meal, and then they're going to be like, why are you still in McDonald's?
Yeah. I'm going to be rolling meetings. I think I might hold some important meetings.
Wait, that's actually great. Have some generals.
People be like, throw some generals in there.
That's great. Do an audition.
Where are we meeting?
McDonald's.
Mickey D's.
Yeah. Have you picked your McDonald's yet?
No, I'm still scouting. I'm still on the scouting page. Right
totally, you're in location scouting?
Yeah, I'm location scouting. I'm looking around. I keep seeing some. I'm like, oh, that one's got a ball pit. Interesting.
That's hilarious.
Oh, we got some wood.
You're
nice.
like, yeah. Nice bathrooms.
Right. Yeah, nice bathrooms. If you play in the ball pit, it's only 5 minutes off. So I don't think that's worth it.
No, don't. And just don't do that, Jimmy.
No.
We don't need a picture of you circulating like you in the ball pit at McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the last thing we need.
There's no explanation at all.
There's just no explanation. You're like, the punishments. They're like, yeah, you're going to jail. You know what I mean? I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know what fantasy football is and I don't really care.
Yeah.
But could I join your league?
First of all, you wouldn't want to join this league.
Wait, is fantasy football? Okay, I actually don't know this.
It's too serious. Like, there's like, we do the draft in Vegas every year. And then it's like, if you're not participating enough, we all fly to Vegas.
This is great. I thought fantasy football you could do on your couch.
You can, but it's
Why do you go to Tao in Vegas to do this?
It's an opportunity to get the guys together once a year. So I'm actually in 2 leagues.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
My LA league and my college friends league. And so like you might not otherwise see your college friends. It's a good excuse to be in a group chat with these guys, do a trip once a year, hang out, do your draft. That's what's beautiful about it. What's not beautiful about it is when you lose and get last place in both leagues in 1 year. So in the other league, I have to take a Greyhound bus to the draft. So I got last place in both leagues this year, and it's
that's horrible.
It's tough, man.
Wait, okay. Did you play sports growing up?
Yeah.
What sports?
I played basketball. I played volleyball. I played football. I played track.
I just played track.
Yeah.
Actually, I did no. Actually,
you strike me as a high jumper.
That's so nice. That means I'm tall.
Well, tall, and I feel like I could see you doing those strides and jumping off one.
That's so nice. Literally just calling me gay.
I could see you prancing along.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, I could see you galloping. Yeah. I did the 100-yard dash.
Oh.
But I threw up after every single time I did it. So then they actually said to me, you don't have to
Not after every
single time.
Because of nerves? Because you were nervous?
No, because it was so hard and fast and I couldn't. What?
Yeah.
It's a lot on your body.
One time I woke up in like 8th grade before a track meet and I had slept on my neck wrong and I couldn't move my neck and it was like this. and I showed up in the morning to the track meet. My coach was like, Tatro, what are you doing, man? And I was like, Coach, I can't move my neck. And he like tried to grab my head and like put it back. And I was like, oh God, don't do that. And he's like, okay. So I just ran all day like this.
What?
Yeah.
And you lost?
Because
Because your vision is off. You're skewed.
Well, luckily I was running the 400, so I was turning that way.
Oh, that's actually great.
You know, but it wasn't great. This has happened to me a couple times since where, you wake up after a weird night of sleeping and you're just kind of out of whack.
Do you have a lot of weird nights of sleeping?
I'm waking up often concerned that I may never be able to move my hand again.
Every time I've had a sleepover with somebody, I have a boyfriend, but my friends, they say to me that I sleep like a mummy.
Are you one of these guys?
They say I sleep like that, which I don't think I do. But they are like, Owen, you haven't moved in weeks.
I could see you sleeping like in the position you're in now. You strike me as one of these.
Wait, yeah. Literally calling me gay again. every single thing you say.
No, I sleep like that too. I have a pillow between my
legs?
My legs, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's prenatal.
I think the older I get, more things keep getting added to my list of sleeping needs. And I'm starting to feel like I used to sleep on a floor and I'd be fine. What happened to that?
Yeah, what happened to that? We're getting too old.
I know.
It's really sad.
I went on a mattress journey looking for the right mattress for like way too long.
Oh God. Wait, Jimmy, are you the kind of guy who like if I said to you, like, let's go on an RV tonight and we're going to a random place, you'd be like, sick? Or are you like, no, I need to fly there and have a hotel and,
I'd say I'm like a happy medium. I would prefer the latter.
Yeah.
But I could do the former.
I feel like you before, though, were like...
I've gotten more bougie.
Yeah.
Once you start getting used to things, I've gotten too used to things, though.
Yeah.
I'd like to go back to being less used to things.
I get it.
Yeah.
Do you only fly first class?
No, that's actually... I'm a Comfort Plus guy.
Here's the deal. I'm going to be honest, actually. Yeah. I'm going to actually tell you how it is. And I've never said this on the podcast, so this is an In Your Dreams exclusive. I will spend money to fly first because I'm 6'4".
I totally understand that, and I support you in that.
And it's really bougie and really annoying, but I would rather sleep in a Holiday Inn once I get there, but at least I have room on the plane.
I don't think that's bougie at all. I think if you're 6'4", there's things you need to do like that.
Thank you.
To accommodate your own comfort.
My mom didn't speak to me for a week when I told her this. She's like, Hollywood is disgusting. We all have needs.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm 6'4".
Spending a little bit extra to have that leg room. Otherwise, what?
Extra leg room.
So the person in front of you, moves their seat back.
No, that's me. That's me every flight. So that's why I had to be like, okay, I gotta figure this out.
I've seen some things about the etiquette of moving your seat back on a flight. Like, is it okay to move your seat back? Like, when is it okay? Should you wait until the person in front of you does it? Like, dude, the second I take off, I'm going back.
Really? Okay, see, I'm the opposite.
If the seat can do it, you're allowed to do it.
I'm the opposite. I look who's behind me. If it's a tall person, a woman with a baby, a pregnant woman, I'm like, I gotta figure this out.
You can't look back because then
you can't ever look back.
You're opening yourself up to potentially feeling bad.
Yes.
You need to just press send and not worry about it.
Sleep mask on? Falling asleep on the plane?
The sleep mask is very helpful, I've found. I recently started this and I gotta say I'm enjoying it. Because when people have their window open, I'm like, dude.
No, somebody who puts their window open on a flight, especially when it's 6 p.m. and it's light in the sky still, but it's you should be sleeping. That is the meanest thing you've ever seen.
Or in the morning, the early morning flights. What are we doing?
That is so fucked up.
Maybe during takeoff when you want some perspective, maybe till we get above the clouds.
Still.
I love the feeling of being right above the clouds, actually. But once you got no view, what are you doing?
I have to be honest with you. Do you take pictures of the sky when you're on a flight? Are you one of those people who puts the phone up to the window and takes a picture?
Not every time I have.
Delete those photos. I truly believe those people should be assassinated.
And I actually did something quite cool with one of these photos.
Oh no, you made it. What?
I really like the feeling right when you get out of the clouds, when you're that moment when you're right above the clouds and you feel like you're just kind of sitting on that bed of clouds.
Totally.
I really like that. In my office, I was like, maybe it'd be cool if I had some plain windows with that view. So I saw a good one and I took a photo right on top of the clouds and I bought these airplane windows on Etsy, and then I blew up the photo to like 4x6 and cut out the plane window circles, put them in the plane windows, and I have this in my room where it now feels like I'm looking out of a plane window on top of the clouds.
Now people have tuned out.
It's pretty cool.
Now that's actually when people tune out.
No, because I'll send you the photo and
Jimmy,
you can display it and they'll go, oh.
And I have a question.
That's
Does your
pretty
girlfriend like that?
It's not at our house. It's at my office.
Yeah, never show her that. She'll break up with you. That's horrifying.
It's pretty cool, man. I'll find the photo later. I'll send it to you, and then you'll display it, and everyone will go, "Oh, actually, that's pretty sweet."
I think they won't, but I think they love you. But when my boyfriend and I first flew together, and he put the phone against the window and took a million pictures of the clouds, I thought to myself, and then actually he did a time lapse video. That is insane. I was literally like, "This man's a sociopath."
I love a time lapse.
Oh my God.
If it's a cool view, if there's like a sunset and like a nice city view, that's cool. Or like a time lapse when it goes and it goes through the clouds. That's nice. I love a time lapse.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I
love a time lapse.
Oh God. What else do you time lapse? Do you time lapse do you do getting ready with me videos? Get ready with me videos?
What do you think?
I think no, but I think you should. Because I think it'd be really interesting.
It would be quick.
What is your night routine?
I don't know if I have like a routine, like what I do for my face and stuff.
Yeah. Like what do? Like you go home, you make tea.
Yeah. Make some tea. No, I do have tea sometimes.
I'm actually dying. This is the best interview we've ever done.
I
make tea.
It depends on the night, but usually, I shower before the nighttime.
Like during the day?
Watch a movie. No, like
5.
Like around 7, 8.
Oh, totally.
And then I'm like cozy.
Totally.
For the rest of the night.
Totally. Then you're watching a movie?
And then I like watching a movie. I've recently been watching Lost for the first time, which is pretty cool. And
these are just the straightest answers. I'm obsessed. Okay, so Lost is a great show.
Great show.
Great show.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, a lot of times I'll smoke a joint. After smoking a joint, if I'm home alone, I'll find myself dancing for quite some time.
What?
Yeah. And then I'll be like, what have I been doing? And I'll, like 2 hours after the joint, all of a sudden you're like, what have I been doing? And you're like, I think I've just been like standing here thinking, just walking around aimlessly and then just like getting lost in thoughts. And then you'll like walk into a room and you'll be like, why did I come in here? There was a reason. There's a reason I came in here and I've lost it. And then you go into the previous room to think that maybe that'll jog your memory of why you're just retracing your steps.
So then you're just dancing and
then you remember and you're like, that's what I was trying to remember? Pointless.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a great night. And then you fall asleep on the couch?
No.
Never.
I'm not a big couch fall asleeper.
Well, I sleep 2 hours a night, so I think the couch for me doesn't feel like I'm asleep.
I'd like to discuss this because you told me that about a year ago for the first time that you average 2 to 3 hours of sleep per night.
Yeah.
And I didn't believe you, so then you called all your best friends out of the blue, didn't say hey, just went straight to how many hours do I sleep? And they all said 2 or 3.
They know me.
But like, how are you?
Really bad. I'm really bad, Jimmy.
Definitely don't check out any study.
No, I won't.
Yeah. If I were you, I would stay away from studies
100%
about sleep.
Of course. Well, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
I really could be a doctor.
Because there's some that might alarm you. And I would just recommend staying
away from them.
All the studies are like, if you're sleeping less than 8 hours a night, it's the worst thing you could do for yourself.
I know.
And I'm like, okay.
Thank you.
Next.
Next.
Yeah.
They don't know.
No.
Harvard studies? Come on.
You throw captions on your video and say anything with conviction, people will believe it though.
Totally.
All you need is captions, some inspirational music behind you, and you could say anything.
So what would you like to say? Would you like to say something that people would believe?
Like, studies have shown that if you're sleeping 3 to 4 hours a night, that's the sweet spot. Multiple Harvard studies, Yale studies have shown that sleeping between 3 and 4 hours, no more, no less, is the sweet spot. And it's said that doing that for over 2 years will increase your life expectancy by up to 10 to 15 years, right? You clip that right there.
And you're believing it.
Oh, dude.
No, it's going viral on TikTok, by the way.
People be like, holy shit.
People are waking themselves up,
they'll be
setting timers.
They'll be like, man, I don't know. I heard something. I heard something about like 3 to 4 being a sweet spot. I don't remember where I heard it.
10 to 15 years life expectancy.
Yeah. So I've been doing it ever since.
Yeah. That's kind of where I got my knowledge from. That's where I watch a lot of TikToks and believe it. I believe everything someone says on TikTok.
Was that a hard day for you?
When TikTok was about to go?
When it shut down?
It was the worst day of my life. No, I'm serious.
Actually?
Yeah, like it was so traumatizing. I've never felt like I was on the floor. I was like writhing. Like Jared came in. I was crying. Jared thought someone passed. I was like, Jared, this is worse than someone dying. This is a world exploding.
That's crazy.
This is gone.
It was gone for like 10 hours. It was so dramatic, and then it just came right back.
When it came
Everyone
back.
made these like, compilations of all their best videos, and they were just like, guess never mind.
Do you like TikTok? Are you a social media guy?
I wish I was less, yeah. Like I would just get lost in the feed, but I'm an Instagram guy.
You're like my dad in that way.
I would imagine our feeds are
more similar than ours. Definitely. What's your algorithm?
A lot of dudes like jumping off of like bridges and doing like flips into lakes. That's like,
oh my God, have you seen the Spider-Man video where he's dressed in a Spider-Man suit and then he jumps and then he does a flip and he's in assless chaps?
I have seen that one, yeah.
Ah, yes, I love that one. No, that guy's great.
Yeah.
Do you see Bella Hadid getting ready?
Definitely not.
Yeah, no.
I see a lot of I'm just like clocking all the straight things I'm saying. Like a lot of snowboarding and skateboarding videos. A lot of those.
And what interests you in those?
People are really pushing the limits these days. There's some really cool stuff out there.
You like snowboarding?
Since the introduction of social media, extreme sports have really exponentially, because now you got a kid who's 10 years old, right? Seeing a trick some kid just did in LA on the East Coast. And he's going, oh, wow, someone my age can do that. I can do that. And it just created this exponential rise in what these kids are able to do. You have little 4-year-old rippers just throwing down like backflips.
When are you going to have kids? I'm scared. Are you going to make your kids snowboard?
If they want. I mean, I'll definitely
encourage them.
Encourage it. But if they're like, Dad, I don't want to do this, I'd be like, all right, cool.
That's totally fine.
I'm not going to be like, you're going to fucking do it. You're going to go pro, son.
That's honestly sick. Wait, you're friends with Shaun White?
Yeah.
So do you feel pressure when you go snowboarding with him to be really good?
No. You have to just accept that he's going to do things that you can't do. And you can't try to do them because you will get hurt.
Have you gotten hurt trying to do them?
No, but there's just been a couple moments where you're like, what am I doing? Let him do that.
He's an Olympian.
Yeah, he's the best of all time. I can go at my own pace.
Yeah. Do you try to keep up ever?
Well, yeah, you can keep up speed-wise. But then he goes flying off something and you're like, you go that way, man. I'll go this way.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I recently went to Mammoth. We went for New Year's and everyone went skiing except for me. But I snowshoed.
How was that? I've never done that.
It is really boring. It is really boring and a lot of hard work because you're picking your feet up out of the snow, out of the snow. It's a lot of work.
It's just a hike, right?
I guess, sort of. But
well, in the same way that you could say hiking's boring if you're expecting it to be more than just a hike.
Yeah. Do you love a hike?
I am not a big hiker.
Yeah, no, I'm not either.
I had never even hiked until a few years ago, and then I went on one, and I was like, "Oh, so we're doing it? We're just
hiking.
You just walk.
You just walk uphill."
Yeah. Do you hike here?
I did growing up. I think didn't I? Yeah, I did. My friends all like hiked. My friends were all like, oh, and we need to work out. Let's go hiking. Right?
I wasn't hiking growing up.
Like my friends would be in like Lululemons with their Arnold Palmer hiking up Runyon.
My friends would be like, if we're working out, they'd be like, let's go to the gym, you know?
I'd have never lifted a weight in the gym. That's not what I do.
What would you say our Venn diagram is? Like, what would you say that middle part consists
Yoga.
of? Yoga?
You do yoga.
Pilates?
I love Pilates, but are you doing mat Pilates or freaking?
No, I'm a reformer.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got nervous.
Come on now.
I love reformer.
I love
Pilates.
reformer too.
Do you like hot yoga or hot Pilates?
I do the hot yoga sculpt.
Yeah, of course.
Oh man. That's
At where? Core Power?
It's not yoga.
No. It's an aerobic workout in heat.
It's called hot yoga sculpts. And I go in there thinking like it's yoga, but maybe a little faster.
No.
Next thing I know, I'm in there doing these things to Your Love Is My Drug by Kesha. I'm like, what the fuck did I just sign up for, you know?
That's hilarious.
Since you've been gone. I'm like, what is it?
It's sick. It's sick.
Doing mountain climbers and stuff.
It's the best. Wait, we need to tell the people listening. Okay, so when Jimmy and I were on a movie together, theater camp, I don't know if you suggested it or I suggested it. It doesn't sound like I would suggest it, so I think you did. You suggested we go to dinner at Outback Steakhouse.
Dude, that was 100% your idea.
Okay, I suggested it.
And if I did suggest it, you responded with,
yes.
Oh, I've been going like twice a week already.
So, you're right. Actually, you're right. Okay, I was obsessed
like gone
with it.
solo.
Yeah, I was obsessed with Outback Steakhouse. I think like I would love them to sponsor me, honestly. Like we should get that. Like
you should.
I'm obsessed with Outback Steakhouse. It really bonded. You loved it.
Yeah, it was great.
We got the bloomin' onion.
Yeah, we did. And then we hit the outlets.
And then we hit the outlets. And I bought a bag that I will show a picture of that I don't know if you ever saw it because I think I bought it alone.
Yeah, you bought it. You like you went back for it.
It was a pink Balenciaga bag that is, by the way, the same amount of money in the outlets than it is in a real store. It's a complete
Yeah, we
rip-off.
didn't save any money. The thing I bought, full price. The thing you brought, full price.
What did you buy?
I bought those like yellow sunglasses.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they were cool when you were there.
I didn't see them.
Yeah, you were with me when I bought them.
And I was like, buy them.
Yeah, you were like, I think they're great. And then I also bought like some bathing suit or something.
I remember that.
Yeah. But you never said one positive thing about that bag. You came to set and you're like, I just bought the ugliest bag of all time.
It's a snakeskin Balenciaga bag. It was pink, miniature. It's hideous.
Yeah. You never even gave me a chance to like it because you were like, look at this hideous bag I bought. Isn't it disgusting?
You were actually so nice about it. You were like, no, it's you liked it enough to buy it. I think that's what you said. I was like, totally fair. It was expensive.
Yeah.
I loved those outlet malls. I would go to an outlet mall. We should fuck up another outlet mall.
I'm down. What do we got nearby? Cabazon?
Yeah, Cabazon.
Hit up Cabazon?
You pronouncing it like that is crazy. We're in a different country all of a sudden. It's great.
Is that one on the way to the Pachanga?
What?
The Pachanga Resort and Casino.
What's that?
Come on, you've seen the commercials.
No, I've never seen the commercials for that. We have like different algorithms
Maybe
and different
Morongo.
TV stations, I guess.
Morongo.
Morongo, of course.
Oh, it's
Magic. Woo!
You know.
Wait, can I be honest? I just know the song. I don't know that as a
You've never seen they're all like,
no. What are they? What is that?
it's like this, all these stock
They're so
footage looking
excited?
people like pulling slot machines and laughing.
Wait, that sounds
At the
fun.
Morongo.
Do you like a casino?
I actually was just in Vegas to go see a show at the Sphere.
What show? You too?
No, Anima. There's like the robot that's like breaking the glass. You've seen those videos?
Oh my god! Of course you saw that.
It's such a trip. It was awesome.
Were you on like drugs?
Yeah, I did a good amount of shrooms.
That's great.
Yeah.
And then you saw this guy hitting the glass.
It was beautiful. I mean, I was just
Did you cry?
for 3 hours like this. I didn't cry, but there may have been tears.
Totally. I totally get that.
It was beautiful.
Wow.
It's like these robots falling in love, and the visuals are. You got to see it to believe it.
Is there music?
Oh yeah, it's Anima is like a dance house.
Well, you love that kind of music.
I do love that kind of music.
I have a story. I was with and we were at Coachella together. We go to Coachella together, and we were chasing a guy, essentially. maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but I think it's totally fine. We were chasing a guy, and we knew the guy would end up at this kind of rave, but the rave didn't start until 3 a.m. We were exhausted. Coachella ended at like 12. We were like, we have to go back to the hotel. We went back to the hotel knowing that we'd probably have to get up again at 3 a.m. Anyways, we set an alarm. We fell asleep for 2 hours. We get up. We do our makeup. We look great. We go to this rave, and it's completely empty except for Jimmy.
I don't think that's an accurate description.
It was basically empty.
That place was slammed.
No, it was. Actually, you found a corner of it where there were like 40 people.
Yeah, there was the other dance area in the back.
Yeah, and you kept being like, come with us to the back. But where we found you, we walked in, it was empty, and you were there.
Well, then I was walking to the bar.
You were walking to the bar. Jimmy, obviously, is a ray of light, so it was so nice to see a friend. But it was also like, Jimmy, where are we?
Yeah.
Why is this place completely empty? And then you were like, no, it's so cool. Trust us. Come to the back. And then you left us.
Well, you were supposed to come to the back. You were like,
I didn't know where the back was.
We're going to stay and continue to assess.
To see if the guy was there.
Oh, I didn't know that's what you were doing.
Ultimately, we were chasing Bleep This Cooper.
Is that who you were chasing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, you were very confused. We were on different wavelengths when I saw you.
Well, you were very happy, clearly off the high of Coachella because you love Coachella.
Yeah, I like to dance.
Yeah, so you were like so happy with your friends, and I were chasing a man at a rave that we thought was empty. We were on different wavelengths, but it was great to see you there.
Yeah, it was good to see you.
It was great to see you. And then ultimately, when we were leaving, we did see the back, which was very much in the back.
Yeah, there's like a whole separate area that's like a sand pit.
Yeah, and there was a lot of people dancing there.
Yeah,
you included.
More of a tribal house vibe back there.
What kind of music are you listening to nowadays?
Right now, I'm going through a big Afro beats phase.
Tyla?
I like Tyla. I like Burna Boy.
Of course.
I like Omale.
I don't know who that is, but I'll look.
I like Thames.
Tana?
Thames.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Tana Mojo. I was like, is making Afro beats music?
Yeah, it's crazy. You gotta hear it. And then I like Rufus the Soul a lot.
Of course. That's who was playing that night.
Yeah.
In the back.
Which was awesome. And I like Majid Jordan.
Who doesn't?
Tame Impala.
Are you listening to any Sabrina Carpenter?
I like Sabrina Carpenter. She's inescapable right now.
Totally.
She's everywhere. I like Chaperone a lot.
Who doesn't?
I just introduced Keystone to Chaperone, and he was like, yo, what is this? I'm loving this.
Really?
Yeah.
Pink Pony Club? You guys grooving to Pink
we were
Pony?
jamming on the ride up. I love also Casey Musgraves. Big Casey Musgraves guy.
Love. Do you like Torture Poets Department?
I like Taylor Swift.
The best.
Yeah.
You say it like, no, I like her.
Well, yeah, I'm not like going to my phone to put on Taylor Swift.
But if it's on,
If it's on, I'm cool with it.
Would you have seen the Eras Tour? Did you go?
Dude, I'm actually so mad. I'm devastated that I missed it.
Starts crying.
I am really sad that I missed it. It just never worked out. And I feel like it just seems like an event that I wanted to witness.
Totally.
It seemed like history was being made, and I'm sad I was not a part of it.
I think you should be sad.
Yeah. Did you see it?
Twice.
Yeah.
And it's 3 hours long, 6 hours. Those 6 hours were the best hours of my life.
Fuck. I'm
really
genuinely
missed it.
bummed.
Yeah.
I almost, when I found out that the tour ended in the US, but it was going to Europe.
You almost flew to Europe?
I was like, am I going to fly to Europe to go see?
The Eras Tour?
Yeah.
Did Zoe see it?
No, she missed it too.
That's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
It's been tough. It's been tough.
Yeah. What's a concert that you think you and I could go to together and have fun at and both know the music?
Do you like Maggie Rogers?
Lights On, I know that song.
Yeah.
Alaska.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, wow. Yes, Pharrell vibes.
Yes. What show would we enjoy together?
What about Wicked?
I loved Wicked.
I guess that's not really a concert.
No, but if they did a live concert.
Yes, on ice.
The only thing I didn't like was that last note. The one that's like, oh, ah, ah. I was ready for it the whole movie. And then she added a little, oh, ah, ah, and I was like, no!
Because you wanted it plain?
I wanted it how it was.
You are canceled. That riff, it sits in my brain. It's gorgeous.
The new one?
The new one.
I didn't hate it. I just was so mentally prepared for the old one.
Classic.
For the classic. And then it wasn't that. And I was like, ugh. I think maybe if I hadn't been so mentally prepared for the first one,
I get it.
I would have been able to appreciate it more.
I get it.
But I was just like, in my head, I knew what was coming, and it didn't.
I get it.
And it hurt me.
I get it.
Yeah. I will say, I really loved Wicked.
I mean, it's my favorite movie of the year.
It's I saw it on Thanksgiving Day. What a movie.
What a fucking movie. Would you have liked to be in that?
Oh, yeah.
You should have been Fiero.
Can't
That would have been sick, honestly. Should we do our own version? Now that Elphaba is black, I'm sorry, there's endless possibilities for me in this movie. Before, I was kind of like, who would I be? Now I'm like, obviously, Elphaba.
Technically, she's green.
And I hear you on that. And I hear you. But you're right.
But I know what you mean. But
do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we should do that.
I'm open to it.
Are you open to Broadway? Zoe's on Broadway.
Yeah.
Does everyone know that Jimmy's dating Zoe Deutsch on Broadway? Our town. Sit with this.
She just came back 2 days ago.
Oh, she's done?
Yeah, she's done.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah.
That's my Eras tour.
Successful run. But after seeing the schedule that they do, I don't know if I have it in me. Maybe if it was like a comedy, But 8
like
shows
Knives
a week.
Out? Like, what do you, like, what I guess there are comedies.
There's, I saw some funny ones.
Like plays.
Like I saw Oh Mary, hilarious.
Would you be an Oh Mary?
Like I would do an Oh Mary type play.
Totally.
Or like I saw this one called Maybe Happy Ending with Darren Criss. Awesome. I loved it.
Darren Criss, my celebrity crush.
Really? You should go see Maybe Happy Ending now. It's a fantastic play.
Is it about happy endings?
No.
Or is it about like a beautiful happy, or is it do you get what I'm asking?
It's not.
About that.
No, it's not about.
So then why would I go see it?
No, it's not about that kind, but it's very, very funny and beautiful.
Really?
And the stage design was incredible.
Impeccable.
I didn't even know they could do things like that.
How many times did you see Zoe in Our Town?
3.
Our Town's a heavy play.
Heavy play.
Does she have to cry every night?
Yeah, 8 times a week. And then,
Jesus
and the
Christ.
crazy thing about these Broadway schedules is like when you get a day off for like Thanksgiving or something, you just have to make that show up later in the week. So you still have to do 8 a week.
Totally.
So if you get Thanksgiving off, that just means that on Friday you do 2 and on Saturday you do 2, which is crazy.
That's relentless.
It's a grind, man.
That's a grind.
I have a lot of respect for it. I don't know if I'm built for it.
I think you could do it. I would like to see you in Aladdin. No, in Chicago. You as Billy in Chicago. That's sick. Have you seen Chicago?
No.
What?
Mm-mm.
You've never seen Chicago?
Mm-mm.
The musical? The movie?
No.
Do you know who's in it?
No.
I feel sick. That's actually where our Venn diagram, someone erases the whole thing. That is horrifying.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Lion King?
Yes.
Mufasa.
Yeah. I saw The Lion King. I actually ate an edible and I saw it with my family. And they knew I ate too much. And I like turned green at dinner. Because previously we had seen Cirque du Soleil and I went to the bathroom and ate an edible like halfway through dinner. And it hit right as the lights went down. And I was like, that was perfect. Unbelievable experience. My dad like got called on to stage. They like shined in a spotlight like, we need a volunteer. And it lands on my dad. And I'm like, oh my God, this is incredible. So then like a year later, we're doing it
What did
again.
he have to do on stage?
He like, they brought him up and he like, I don't even remember, but I just remember him like dancing and everyone was like going nuts. And I was just like, this is crazy. Like, what's happening? So I'm like, I have the blueprint down.
Yeah.
It was my family, my friend Kyle's family. I'm like, we're going to eat the edibles at dinner.
Yeah.
They'll hit right before the show.
Yeah.
They hit way before that. They hit at dinner. I'm like green. People are asking me if I'm okay. And when someone asks you if you're okay, you immediately go, maybe not.
Totally.
And so everyone just knew. And I'm like getting these looks, and I'm like so uncomfortable. And in the Lion King, they're doing the whole like, there's all these things like, oh no. And my friend's mom was sitting next to me and just like messing with me. She's like, you want some M&Ms? I'm like, no. She's like, I bet you do. She's like, come on. And like holds out her hand and I'm like, okay, fine. 1 M&M. You're really messing with me right now.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, but I've seen Lion King. I've seen Book of Mormon twice. I just saw Sunset Boulevard.
With Nicole Scherzinger.
Fantastic.
Is that done?
No, it's still going.
I have to see this. We have to fly there. I'm telling you, we have to do a podcast with Nicole Scherzinger.
Go knock out a bunch.
I love Nicole Scherzinger. I love the Pussycat Dolls. Was that an awakening for you, sexual?
No, that was kind of a blind spot for me.
Really?
Because, like, what were their songs? Oh, Loosen Up My Buttons?
Hot.
What's hot?
No, hot. That's hot. Buttons is hot.
I don't know. I don't feel like they ever, like, really made it into my, what I was listening to.
Your rotation.
Or looking at. I was all about Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is, I mean, come on.
And Christina.
Okay, Britney Spears, they're doing a biopic.
Yeah.
Who do you think should play Britney Spears?
It's got to be Tate McRae, right?
Do you love Tate McRae?
I wouldn't say I love Tate McRae, but I think
love her.
She's got a good thing going on.
She's doing what Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an homage. It's ultimately an homage.
So I just feel like it's the only one that makes sense.
People are saying Addison Rae.
Fuck, marry, kill, pancakes, waffles, French toast.
Pancakes, waffles, French toast.
You can find out a lot about a person by how they answer this.
Can I be honest? I'm killing waffles.
We're off to a tough start.
I'm killing a waffle.
I've married waffles.
You've married waffles?
I'm marrying waffles in this situation, but go on.
But waffles, like, think about pancakes. You could put anything in a pancake.
Yeah. But what I will say is a lot of people kill waffles.
Okay.
I ask everyone this question. Everyone I meet.
Well, you like the crispiness of a waffle.
I like a lot about the waffle. A lot.
You like have Eggos in your freezer vibe?
I used to.
Yeah.
Quite nostalgic for me. Most people marry the pancake.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, are you marrying French toast?
No. I'm fucking French toast 100% and I'm marrying the pancake.
Yeah. See, that's the most common response.
French toast is so hot.
French toast, you have to fuck. But you can't marry French toast.
No.
Every day? You don't want to be waking up next to French toast every day.
No.
That's disgusting.
So you're marrying waffles?
I'm marrying waffles.
You're killing pancakes.
I am, yeah.
Why?
Granted, you throw me into a situation where we have some top tier pancakes and some subpar waffles, I'll marry that pancake, obviously. But I'm just saying.
Have you been to IHOP?
Yeah. Not for me, those ones.
I hear you on that.
But then when you go to a place that's like makes a real nice, like fluffy pancake,
Yum.
Then I'm like, okay.
Yum.
Okay.
That's great. Okay, so I the waffle thing is a little throws me.
Mm-hmm.
Waffles to me.
You ever do the one where you press it, flip it over, and the big squishy
yeah,
one?
of course, the thick one.
Yeah.
Do you put a lot of syrup and butter on it?
Yeah. And then you get it. You know, you can put the syrup in little squares.
Of course.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's why you like it.
That's a good time. I used to just toast them in the morning and just raw dog them on the way to school.
With no syrup.
No syrup, nothing.
Just ripping it and throwing it in.
Yeah.
We are different, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I love our friendship. It's really unexpected.
Yeah. We got Eggos on my side. We got Chicago on your side. And we got Outback Steakhouse.
Kind of in the middle.
Pilates.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's actually like two very big categories. Outback and Pilates.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People would be impressed by us.
Yeah. That's a full day.
That's a full day.
Yeah.
We're going to Pilates and we're going to Outback. Okay, I have to put this.
I love that you have this here, by the way. I used to change my BBM name every single day. I was Jim and Juice, Jim Duncan, Jim Possible.
Jim Possible is hilarious.
I switch it up every single day. Jungle Jim.
You loved a BBM.
Yeah, I love switching up.
You
my
were
name.
saying something really funny that I think we need to put in. What you used to?
No, I used to just use. I got so good at the no look typing with the buttons, and then when we switched over to the iPhone, I think it was like my sophomore year of college, or freshman year. It was tough because I was like, I can't. You have to look.
Yeah.
But now, I'm no look swiping.
That's impressive.
You don't swipe?
I think swiping is millennial and cringe.
But if you're doing it with one hand, you are a millennial.
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, okay, shh. We're doing something bad. Okay, I have to say goodnight now.
Oh, okay.
So, and you have to say goodnight too.
Yeah.
So you just kind of have to sleep raw dog. No sleep mask.
Do most guests get theirs? Do most guests get one? Or?
Some do.
Huh. Okay, yeah, I was just...
And some don't.
Okay.
You're in the don't section.
No, I see that.
Okay. So we're going to look at this and say, love you. I say
Which one?
good night. I love you. Main one. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Good night. I love you.
You're gonna figure it out in your dreams. Good night, Owen Theo.